bit of a knowledge. And I was just thinking about that song, All Things Bright and Beautiful. The Lord God made them all, right? That famous sort of song where you sing it in probably your infant school or whatever, right? And the lyrics are totally coded and all that, right? And all things bright and beautiful, right? So there's your sort of BB, like Beauty and the Beast, Big Brother, like a lot of different things with a BB type idea, right? And then Wise and Wonderful is your WW for your 33, right? And so when they teach you this song, basically, and make you sing this song in the primary schools and the infant schools, that basically trying to confuse your mind, right, with the idea of their Lord God. It's like all things bright and beautiful, the Lord God made them all, right? So, and some of the verses in it is about little birds and little nature things and all this, right? So basically make you sort of recite this to confuse your little profane mind and sort of integrate their idea of Lord God, right, into the sort of natural world which you as a young child sort of understand and comprehend, right? But you know nothing about the God ideas and the sort of Jesus ideas and the Bible ideas. You don't know anything about that at that stage, see? So like it operates as a sort of confuse your little brain and get you to integrate the idea of Lord God with natural creation, see? Lord God type of thing is Lord is basically Lord of the sword, the Lord of the Sword, going back to the feudal type of scenario and all that, right? And the God is a very interesting code because, like the G-O-D, so it can be sort of coded in many ways, like granter of dreams, like the genie, like the Arabian genie type of thing, granter of dreams, or on the other, or giver of desire, or on the other side, the profane side, sort of giver of death, doom, destruction, things like that, see? So it's like, totally coded this Lord God idea and all that, right? So they use that to sort of, confuse you into thinking that this Lord God of theirs, this tea-drinking God, sort of invented our nature and created our trees and plants, and of course, that isn't the case, is it? And the second thing here I'm talking about is Joseph and his dream code, right? So you've got this idea of Joseph and his dream code, right? And the profane story about it is, right, that God grants Joseph a coat of many colours, right? And all his sort of brothers and that are jealous of him and all this, right? And sort of plot against him and all this, right? So again, it's like a sort of reverse type of psychology thing which they use in many things, you know what I mean? Like to scapegoat the innocent party, so so they can basically get away with it and all that, right? So the sort of Joseph becomes the sort of the victimized character, right? Because God has granted them a coat of many colours, right? So the idea of the coat of many colours, right? And if we look at the stuff now, like the rainbow, right? The rainbow, which is in total prevalence in that, see? That's like the coat of many colours type of thing, see? Signifying basically a tea drinker. So it's like God made a tea drinker. God created this tea drinker, see? Granted him this coat to wear and all this, right? And it elicits like jealousy and hate from the sort of, the naturals, right? Basically, right? And that's why the code into the media productions, right? If you look at the Leviathan by William Hobbes and that, right? There's some weird stuff in that about jealousy, right? Some weird stuff written in there about jealousy. So like the idea of the jealousy must be part of the sort of the way to run the system, right? It's coded into the sort of the way the system runs. It's to elicit jealousy from naturals, right? Against like tea drinkers. And an example of this is when they're always running these type stories in the newspapers and TV and that about like things like, oh, Johnny Depp has just got himself a new, Ferrari X17 Turbo, and he's driving around Cannes Film Festival with some latest model or something. See what I mean? And it's like you think, well, why the hell would they put that in a newspaper or a TV story? You know what I mean? And it's because they're trying to elicit like a jealousy response and all that, see? Because it's emotions. So they're basically, you know what I mean? They're eliciting the emotional response, the baited hook, to get you to react, see? And of course, like the sort of royal saying and that, let evil be upon him who thinks it. See? So whenever you sort of think evil thoughts or basically negative thoughts in your own mind, see, it contributes to